Okay guys, we're here and you see the fish here and how beautiful this is. Well, what we're going to do today is add more fish to this system. Now, the reason being is, if you can look over here, look how bad that tank is. It needs cleaned. I can't zoom in. That center tank has actually some goldfish along with some SHAQ koi, and then this tank was all full of SHAQ koi. So this tank right here, we're going to take the goldfish out of there with the super long, beautiful tails and put them into this tank here. Stick with us. Are you done yet? All right, guys, we're going to start off here with, this is the koi pond. We're not putting anything in here other than butterfly koi from now on. We're going to take out all the regular koi and eventually find them homes, blah, blah, blah. But in years to come, this should end up being just butterfly koi for Tracy. We have our babies all swimming around there that our koi have had babies with and stuff like that. So, and I'm not going to just give them away to anybody. You got to have a big pond like this or bigger for me to give you the koi, and I have to make sure you have, you know, options set in place to where they won't get eaten by herrings or, you know, raccoons, anything. Oh, did you see that? He was like Flipper. That was neat. So anyways, so these will be, you know, weeded through eventually. From this point on, though, we're going to leave these in here. From this point on, we're only going to add butterfly koi into this pond. So right now, by doing the tanks inside, the SHAQ koi, a lot of them aren't butterfly. So we're going to have some SHAQ koi. Then we're going to do a benefit for the OFR, and we're going to sell off some of the SHAQ koi and not have, you know, we're going to keep all the butterfly SHAQ koi and put them into this pond. I've been, you know, stressing not putting the SHAQ koi in here because I can't tell the difference once they're here, you know. So, you know, as time goes on, we're just going to add butterfly koi to here. So sometime this summer, we're going to have an OFR benefit sale of koi, and we will sell off the SHAQ koi that are not butterfly. And then, you know, we can start picking out of here. You know, we need to drain it down and get all the babies out and only keep the butterfly koi in there and stuff like that. I mean, this is nothing that needs to be done right away, but this is what we're doing and, you know, adding to it. So there's no goldfish in here is what I'm getting at. So the SHAQ koi on the far end is all the babies and small ones, and then the bigger ones are in the middle tank, but there's also goldfish in there. That's why we're going to take out, and we've kept every goldfish with the super long fins and, you know, that kind of stuff. The elegant looking ones, we've called them. We're going to take them and put into the Matt's Monster Fish tank today. And there's the reasoning why, and I want you guys to know why I think of this, and this is what we're going to do. So we've got plans, but nothing happens like that. It's a matter of this summer, we're going to head towards that direction. So this will end up being all butterfly koi. So let's go back into the fish tank. Let's go start there. Okay, guys, we're back behind the tanks. Now this here is all the SHAQ koi that are from 3 inches to 6 inches. They're thinking they're getting fed. You can leave them alone. And now these are the SHAQ koi that are 6 inches and above inside of here. But you see that there is some goldfish here. Let me find them. There is a orange and white one I was specifically looking for. That is, there he goes. That's a goldfish. And he's about a foot long. Look how gorgeous he is. So that's going to go over in the Matt's Monster Fish tank for sure. So stuff like that. That's what we're doing here today. Okay, but before we start moving them goldfish, we have to do this. The problem we have is I don't see these tanks down bottom, and I cannot keep an eye on them because I don't bend over. So Josh don't like using these tanks on bottom unless, you know, it's for a single or a small tank, you know, small fish or whatever, not a bunch of fish. So he wants me to move these from here to up here where I can keep an eye on them. We only have the spotted gar up here, or that's a Florida gar. And so he wants to put these up there. So we're going to go ahead and move them up there and continue their quarantine from that. So Josh is here to help.
None of the reason. All the bottom tanks, if you ever come in here, you see fish, they can always go. So we always go through and I sort them. These are the ones we're going to keep. My dad can keep an eye on them on the top tanks. So
yes.
like up here, we've got 2 severums. This one happens to have an anchor worm. I'm still treating him, but these guys are up here being treated. Once they're done, they're going to go in the tank behind you.
Right.
So now we're going to take these 2 severums out of here.
Oh, I thought you wanted to move all the fish out of there.
We'll move some. But I did go through to alleviate some of the pain. I went and made sure we've got 2 sponge filters on each tank now. So
and I got on Reaper, if he uses a sponge filter, make sure he puts it back on before he goes home.
Oh yeah. See, like here, that sponge filter was put back in, was not hooked back up, so now both my sponge filters aren't running.
Right. See, simple acts like that. Reaper did put it together. I watched him, but he didn't put it on very good, and it fell back off. So now that could lead to a catastrophe, and you know it's nothing you can foresee.
If this tank was packed full, fish should be dead.
Right.
But it's all right. We caught it. But that's
no. Put the tube on the hose.
You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But
I should have waited till you got done.
That is why we don't let other people touch our tanks, because they just don't know or they don't care, and it leads to, you know, accidents happening.
Now we got bubbles. Because they're on a splitter, they have to be the same level. Actually, that tube's got to be pushed in straight. And then close this one off some.
Yep.
He's got a little valve on there. There you go. Now they're good.
All right.
Okay.
And while you're over here, come here.
He says, while you're over here, come here.
We almost got our boy Thanos cleared 100%.
He's getting better. That eye is way better.
95%, I'd say.
Let me see your other eye. There's the other eye, buddy. Come on, turn. 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 What is wrong with you? Turn, buddy.
He's back to normal. He's eating good.
He's eating good for sure, but I can see his eye through it now, so it's the lightest it's been. But, you know, he got really bad pop eye, and we're doing water changes, and Josh is using medication, but we got it under control, and he's on a healing upward trend.
Over here, we've got clown knives, about 14 inches, 16-inch plecos. We got about 5 of them in there. We've got fish to give away all over. We've got Oscars. We've got Jack Dempsey's. We've got Pacu. That's a little 9-inch, 12-inch Pacu, something like that. More Oscars, red tigers. This Persei we are keeping.
We have to keep because Jody LaRue asked us to keep it.
Well, that's a nice South American cichlid. They are beautiful. I want to keep him. I want to keep that Jaguar cichlid back there. Okay. We're going to keep the Bala Shark and, of course, the Rays. So everything else in this tank can go, including the koi. That big Severum right there we're going to keep. That is a hero Severum. He will join the ranks of the rest of the Severum colony back here.
All right, so Josh got one of them. Oh.
Beautiful goldfish.
Beautiful goldfish. But just a goldfish. So, of course, they're not going to go out into the koi pond. But we can display him on here. And you guys don't understand how beautiful a goldfish can be. Look at this guy. Look how beautiful. Oh, look at his fin split, Josh. But look how beautiful. That's just a 10-cent feeder that grew out and has beautiful, long, just awesome, beautiful tail. So he's going to fit in perfect in here. And he's every bit of, that tile's 12 inches, so he's 12 inches long. Look how beautiful. Look at them flowing tails. You don't see no redness in it, nothing. He's just beautiful. I mean, can a goldfish get more beautiful than that? That's just amazing. All right, let's go back and get the other one. Oh, look at that. Now, this one he caught, it is a koi, but it's a big platinum ogon that is not a SHAQ koi. So he's going to put them in here to display them.
I got both of them.
Oh, you got both of them and the goldfish. There's the goldfish and the big ogon. So both of those just came from the other tank. Oh, look how, it looks like his fins are tore up, but that's only white so far, and then it's clear.
Yep.
But he's not tore up, but it looks like it. Look at how cool that is. That is a really neat fish. His fins look like they're shredded in the back, and it's one big clear fin. That's really neat. So that is not one of the SHAQ koi. So we are going to go ahead and let him live out here, and we can see him and check him out. Now what's left over there is the SHAQ koi and the SHAQ baby koi. We're going to move the ones from the center over to the end, and then we're going to split up all these guys here, give them more room, and put half in this tank and half in that center tank, and the bigger ones will be on the end. So on the back side of all these dark tanks, you're going to have bright fish. So you can see them from a distance. And in the meantime, we added more beauty to this. This is just a beautiful tank. I can't get over how just beautiful these fish are. I mean, look at little tri-tail, just regular goldfish with 2 tails. I mean, they're just all beautiful. And the big ogon there, he's a specialty fish in his own. He looks like he's shredded, but he's not. Oh, and then look at that goldfish we put in there. He's really neat. Look how cool he looks. That's just a circus goldfish, 10-cent goldfish that grew and has beautiful tails. This whole tank is just like engulfing. I mean, you can't stop looking at all the beauty in this tank. People don't understand how beautiful goldfish are. Look at this little Aranda. It's just all so beautiful. Look at the Chinese high-fin banded sharks. There's another one. And the Arandas, they're awesome. There's one of the blue Arandas right there. Still a baby. There's more Chinese high-fin banded sharks. There's one of the chocolate Arandas. He's doing good. Another blue. Amazing. I'm impressed by the way nature grows these guys to look so beautiful. Okay, we took a break from that for a little bit. I'm out here in the front yard, and I got something to show you, but I just wanted to show you how the plants are starting to really grow in now. The lily pads are starting down there. We got the lilac bush, all that fire grass or whatever's back there. This is a big burning bush. This is a regular Japanese maple. And they're all starting to grow. The creeping Jenny down around here is starting to grow. All the lilies are starting to, not lilies, lilies are starting to come up there. Back there's a bunch more. But what I wanted to show you was, I figured since I'm taking a break, I brought Chompers out here. Hi, buddy. And he's got dandelions and stuff. So it's the first time we've had him outside. It's 82 degrees today. Figured he deserved it. Figured I can sit up here and take a break, get a little bit of video, and let him cruise around. I'd say he's about 30 pounds. He's 1.5 feet from his nose to his tail. He's pretty, oh, there he goes, chomping on the grass already. Hence his name, Chompers. He actually got his name from Land of the Lost. We got Littlefoot in there, and then we got Chompers. I couldn't carry both, so look at him go. He's doing his thing. Having a fun time in the front yard. I thought he'd head right to them dandelions first off. But he went to the piece of dead grass here. Well, you're just testing out a little everything. Sulcata tortoises are so cool. But, you know, they are very, like, independent, and you can't stop their thought process. If they want to go that way, you can turn them around. They'll turn back around and go that way. They're stubborn. If they want over there to get that, they'll go over there and get that somehow, some way. They'll make it happen. They are comical. What are you doing, buddy? You turned your butt to us. And he's eating the shade grass. Hey, what's up, buddy? You come to help today?
Yep, sure did.
All right. Taking a break. I figured I'd bring Chompers out here and let him. Here comes my muscle. Richie's here. That's Josh's older brother. Yeah, he is. He keeps taking a couple bites, then walking over and taking bites, and he's trying out different. You know, he tried the dead grass. He tried the shade grass. He tried the sun grass.
Like a buffet.
What's up, Richie? Hey, do me a favor. You heading back there?
Yeah.
Grab the turtle for me.
Okay.
Just on each side. He can't hurt you.
Come on, buddy.
There we go. Let me get close up of him. Did you like your little break? He's hiding inside. All right, let's take him back. Okay, guys, we're back here, and here's what we're going to do. There are so many of these 4 to 6 inch SHAQ koi. We're going to split them up. But first, we're going to take these ones over here that are the bigger ones and put them into that last empty tank over there. So then this tank will be empty. Then we're going to split these up and put half over there to where I can feed them and be more sensible and, you know, not so packed in there. So that's what we're starting now. I'm going to go around behind them. Let's feed them before we move them. How about that? Where's it at? There they are. I got food all over the place. Okay. Look at those guys. Now see, the hard part is I got to keep this. This is the actual original diving board for the pool. So I got to keep it clean to be able to get over to that last tank over there to feed it. So, you know, it is kind of a hassle, but we'll get things done. And then look at this. Food on the floor, that came off the top shelf up there. And then look at this. They got into, this food was on the ground with no lid on it. They got into the food and it's here. That was the raccoon. Somebody left this door open last night, which means maybe, possibly, I doubt it because it was nighttime, but that lizard could have gotten out now because this door was left open and you can see the raccoons got into the food. So this door is to be always closed because it's summertime, and that was my biggest worry is, you know, what about the lizard that's loose? You know, he might get out if that door's left open, you know. Oh look, they're all hanging at the bottom. They're in there, but they're at the bottom. There's one at the top. But the plants are starting to come in. There's a plant right there, Hoover. Can you pick it up? It fell over. Look, you're so color coordinated, your feet match your shirt.
Yeah.
Your Crocs match your... Now see, next to it is the elephant ear. It hasn't grown yet, nor that one, nor that one. Them 3 pots haven't grown yet. But look at these lilies coming in. And then over here, all these plants coming in. And then look at the tree we got from Shaquille O'Neal's house. It's coming in great. So everything's doing good back here. How are them bushes we planted over there, Hoover? The 4 on the other side.
Oh, they're going good.
Are they starting to sprout? They're taking off and growing new growth?
Yeah, they're growing.
Awesome.
Yeah, they actually are sprouting.
Awesome, awesome.
Yep.
Good news. I'd like to hear that.
On this one, you want me to take it out of there now? That was that one bush that we never planted.
What's that?
That one bush right here. Remember I told you I put it in the water?
Oh, yeah.
Water?
We're going to have to find a place to plant that. Go ahead and take it out. You know what? We'll probably put that by the steps going down from the patio.
Yeah, over there by the rock.
Yeah, right or left. Actually, we want like matching bushes on each side. So we need another one like that or 2 more plants so that all the way down the steps you're surrounded by matching bushes. I love the smell of summer. And look at all the grass growing in. There's the swing right there. There's a piece of wood, and then there's an 80-foot rope going up. And then what we wanted to do was build a tree house in them 3 trees, and then bring a rope bridge over to here, and then have a spiral thing going down to get up to it. Because that's the big pond over there for the natural pond. All that there is all natural pond for bass, bluegill, and all that. And that's our bonfire pit. So yeah, the grass is coming in good. Plants are starting to come in good. Except for none of the lilies have come back out of this. We had like 8 lilies out here last year, and not one has started growing. They started growing in the front pond, but not back here. So they must have been tropicals and didn't last the winter. I want lilies that come back every year. I mean, if I have to give up on color, it's easier to plant them in like big pots like this and have them on the ground and then on that ledge all the way around, and then have lilies all the way around where the fish are covered by greenery on the edge. It would be better for us because I just don't have the time to maintain plants every year. Like, look here, we planted, see this green, light green stuff? We planted that all across here thinking the creeping Jenny, it would choke out any grass. Well, here's grass growing better than anything else. There's grass, there's grass. You know, it's just growing everywhere here. There's grass, and there's grass, and there's grass. And, you know, we have to go in there and pluck that out. I don't want to do all that. I want a ground cover plant that will choke out any grass living across there, you know. And then we've got the purple tree, the purple plant, the purple plant, the purple plant, the purple plant, mixed in with yellow flowered plant, yellow flowered plant, yellow flowered plant, yellow flowered plant, yellow flowered plant. Them are the only ones I care about to grow with. I want the rest choked out by ground cover. And it's just not working that way. You know, we don't have the time in our lives to go back every single week and start, you know, weeding and cutting this out and all that. Now, another thing we got to do, between this patio and these rocks is gravel. I would like a nice ground cover to go through there. It would come down on the rocks and stuff. To where we don't have to worry about taking care of nothing. I don't want big tall plants, because if you're sitting at the chairs, you want to see the pond. You don't want a big huge 3-foot plant there, you know. So, oh, I hear the bullfrogs. All right, well, let's go in and start moving them fish. Oh, you already got some, Hoove?
Yeah, I got something right here.
Oh my goodness, look at how quick you are. You're faster than Josh. Run them over quick. Don't worry about dripping. Now they're going into the back tank. We're taking all these, like I said 100 times before, we're taking all these out of the middle tank and putting them in the end tank. So now you got to catch some more. Oh, he don't mess around. He gets up on the, the thing. Okay, we got everything out except for 6. Them are some fast little fish. So we got 6 left to take out of there. And then we can start moving all these guys over here, which are hiding. Okay, over here, we can see the ones who were already caught. These are the biggest of the SHAQ koi. I think there's like 6 in there now. And he's over there trying to catch one lone. He's too quick for him, though. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. sure there was 9 in here. There's 9 in here now, but we're getting it. Hoover's trying to get the last one out. There you go. You got the last one?
I got one.
All right.
More in there.
Oh, you might have another one in there?
A couple more in there, yeah.
There you go. Okay, while Hoover's in there trying to catch that last 2, I'm going to come out here and check the pond again. Oh, now they're all up at the top. You see that? Nice. It got warmer during the day, so they're up here. You can see all the babies in there. Okay, I threw some food out there for them. And they're coming from all over to come here and eat. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I love that. And you can see all the babies now. They're up here eating. Okay, now we caught all these, and what we did was we made sure there was no butterfly koi. So all the regular SHAQ koi are here, and then the butterfly koi and some more regulars are still over there. Now these guys got moved by net, so they're going to hang out at the bottom for a little bit. But the same thing with these guys. We put these guys over here, the bigger koi. Them are all SHAQ koi. So now the whole 3 tanks across the back are SHAQ koi. Problem is with these skylights, they get covered in algae. Now we just cleaned that one today. This one here needs some cleaning, and this one really needs cleaning. It's super green. Can barely see through the front of it. But again, I can't stand, let me go back here. There we go. I can't stand on this. This is plastic. So we need somebody light, like a 100-pound person, stand there. They can clean the glass. They can clean that glass. They can walk over and clean that glass. So it can't be me. I'm 300 pounds. But yeah, this is what we did today. We moved a bunch of these guys out of here, and we're going to keep doing it. So the only thing left is butterfly koi here, and then regular SHAQ koi here, and then the bigger SHAQ koi here. So all 3 tanks, being that they're dark at the back of the wall, we can have them lit up with bright fish. So you can always see the fish in there. And it was a job, wasn't it, Hoover?
Yeah.
That was about 2 hours of work right there.
Yeah.
That we didn't have to catch on camera, but my God, them little things are fast.
Fast, yeah.
I am soaking wet from my elbows to my armpits. And the first time my armpits got wet, I got mad, didn't I? I'm like, dang it. But now once they start, being comfortable and start swimming, you'll see, here, here, and here of fish. And that's what we wanted to accomplish. So we got it done. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And of course, stay fishy, my friends.